Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Black Screen Survival. Oh, hey, it actually worked. We're here for another episode of Extreme Rubber Banding Fridays. And we currently have a partial crew of the Canadians, Final and Skoka.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
And Clonk.
I'm not Canadian.
Well, and the American Clonk, along with the American DE. NAB to be determined. Ah, right. That's right. I didn't give it a chance to load in. I have to wait. I'm going to stand in the corner and think about what I've done. Hey, Brandon Orad. Hey, Robert. Hey, Radams.
Ping to settle down
Okay,
first.
Possessions, Scorpion Core, and Glitch Arrow. And Hopeful Neko. Look at all the people. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, there appears to be more flagship than there was the last time I was in this place.
Yes. The intention was to try and get further along with the ship than we had the last time. We're almost ready to flip the blueprint, so we can flip from one side to the other soon. There is more weapons. Some refitting has been done. The drive cones are mostly done. Most of the weapons on this side of the ship are done. We're ticking along.
Nice. I appear to have died.
Also, not nice.
Congratulations.
Apparently didn't hear me catch myself there.
Were you falling?
Yes, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Socially, I was falling.
Candor in chat says Southern Canadian, United States of South Canada. I mean, we call Canada we call Canada America's hat enough to where I guess that's fair. We can be Southern Canada for a night.
Just the night you're allowing us one evening.
Yeah.
One evening, yeah. I mean, population-wise, we got to keep it even.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to turn that off.
Gotta turn the projector back on.
All right, so there are many much plates to weld, which I'm guessing people are going to just do. I'm going to look for internal systems that could use a welder. Oh wait, no, we've disconnected this from the main grid, haven't we?
No, it's connected still. It's
okay.
just it's disconnected in the fact that it is a separate grid.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, whoa, something is streaming.
That was the projector, probably.
Whew. And I regain control, looking straight up at the business end of an Epstein drive.
Yep. It's what we do. But yes, you can put welders everywhere. We have lots of plates. I think we have over 50,000, plus another 20,000 grids or something like that. I rejigged the resources during the week.
Okay, cool. Hey, Grumpy Paul. Yeah, lots of stuff has been done here. So, I guess we're still planning on flying around the outside with the flying ships to build those up, and I'll work on welders for internal systems and bits that I can reach.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to fill in bits of projector so we can flip it over here soon. There's not much left, I think, projector-wise. And then we can fill in the other side.
Sweet. And part of the reason you separated the grid was so... Oh, did I hit... Oh, I hit a windmill. Don't worry, Skoka, I didn't damage it.
Oh, good.
You separated it so that we could flip that blueprint a little bit more easily, right?
Yes, that, and we wanted to try and clean up the inventory a little bit. Because we fixed up the production, we have several very large cargo containers that are very full of components and ingots.
Oh. I mean, I like that.
So much that it's a little tricky in terms of managing the resource space.
I figure we can make a dent in that this evening, then.
I am sure we
Working
can.
on it right now. Okay, Productions in my chat says, got it. March 11th is the one day of the year America is Canada's basement. I mean, we are all a bunch of basement dwellers. I'll be honest. Are we out of large steel tubes and metal grids and things? I can't imagine we are. Is this unlocked?
No, we definitely have.
No, there's like thousands of metal grids.
Uh-huh. I wonder if the welder just doesn't want to weld obliquely here, but it's giving me the... Yeah, we'll just cut you right off. Hey, Scarlett. Scarlett says, good night tonight, everyone. Pretzel ASMR will return tomorrow, just too tired tonight. Which is good, because we've got tabletop tomorrow. So...
It is.
Provided Squirrel's work lets us have him.
Yes. That
Curse
is the
you,
question.
Squirrel's work. Curse you. Need another conveyor tube here. I do think it's interesting that we're doing this, a lot of flagship building on the same night that Wasted and the Armco guys are building their own kind of arc to go to another planet.
Yes, I did see that. I thought it was an interesting coincidence.
Mm-hmm. I just want to say we were doing it first.
Yes, we were
So
doing it.
We'll
clearly,
probably be doing it after too.
it's a really good point.
Ours has longevity.
Yeah, okay. Squirrel is a very fun GM. He's really, really good. Thingy. I popped in for just a little bit, and I just hear them arguing with each other, just like it's group survival all over again. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, we're getting flashbacks, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, so it definitely doesn't build obliquely. Interesting. Didn't it used to, and now it doesn't? Like, what's going on here?
The welding cone, I think, is changed.
Yeah, it used to be like if it was next to it, it would weld it, and now it's not.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I also think it's sometimes the block. Like, if the collision mesh of the block is smaller, it may not pick it up.
Yeah, it's a gyro, so I'm gonna try and point it directly at it. Hey, Black Phoenix. What's the soda of choice this evening?
We're probably gonna have to find some creative places to put gyros in this thing, anyways, because we definitely don't have enough.
Never can have enough gyros.
That is not true.
I'm just gonna weld this one up by hand because I don't care anymore. I'm like, how can I get this to weld? I'm like, you know what? I'll just weld it.
There's a definite point of too many gyros. I will say that. I've encountered that point
Ooh,
before.
blackberry fizz, nice. Sounds delicious.
Guess the question is, how heavy was that grid? Because I think this one is going to be ridiculous.
It was a small grid that was designed to be a very light cargo hauler, and I added gyros to it for full weight. And when it didn't have any weight in it, you better not touch the mouse.
That just means it's nimble and sprightly. Scarlet is suggesting that we line the thruster cones with gyros.
I was thinking that. The other thing that we might want to do is line the jump drives and the outsides of the hydrogen tanks with gyros.
Yeah. So we get a gyro citadel kind of thing going on.
Yeah, that was kind of the thought. Or, yeah, there's a number of squishy bits down there that need to be covered up, I think.
Oh,
They
hey,
already
this
have
one
2
actually
layers of heavy
welded
armor.
in the middle. Weird. And there goes final.
Yes, that projector welding bug is a thing.
Oh, where you try to weld something and it just blink.
Yep, just kicked me right out.
That would be why I can't seem to go down the staircase. I'm like at the railing. It's like, nope, nope, nope. Good try.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You do exist. Wait, no, you don't.
Oh,
Oh, and there goes Clunk.
I thought I'll be helpful since Final's disconnected while welding that up. I'll weld it for him.
Oh, I think it's a power thing with the welder. I'm watching the gyros flicker on and off.
Well, the base power has been an issue.
Go take a look.
Actually, if you go into the control panel and just search for Logi Rover or Logi Hydro, and just turn on all of the hydrogen engines on it, it should be enough.
Got him on.
There you go. Should probably take care of the power problem.
That would explain why. Whoa, right. You're joining. I'm going to just land on the hangar. Maybe. Nope. I'm going to connection problem. There it is. Oh, cool. I landed, like, beautifully, like I leaped from midair. That was great.
We try.
That's good.
Watch everybody's ping spike to 1,000 or so.
Yeah, well, what's fun is I can actually see you across the hangar, and we both kind of rubber band around a little bit, and it's funny.
Yeah. You were running towards me, but you were standing in one spot.
I'm just moving so fast that it looks like I'm standing still.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Got some time dilation going on.
I've spawned in without power, and the ship hasn't loaded for me yet.
I think we're good. Nope. Definitely not. I can move.
Wait a sec.
Okay.
Where's Clonk?
Apparently, I'm 5 kilometers away.
How do this?
I don't know.
Can one learn
Welcome
this
to Space
power?
Engineers. I wish.
Apparently, I'm allowed to weld the projection.
Yeah, I don't know what happens, why that happens, when it just says nope.
It's a good thing I have 2 hydrogen tanks.
Yeah, really.
Oh, I wonder if it logged you out but was still registering you pressing the W key or something. And so you just flew away.
My people need me.
Hey, Scorpion Core, I'm doing well. Yes, the wall is complete on that side. Scarlet was pointing out that we have large reactors on things. But, I mean, we have a lot more hydrogen than we have uranium, so...
Yeah, there's not much uranium left. We need to make a trip for that.
Ugh,
But we have hydrogen.
Where's Candor when you need him?
Yeah, I know, right?
He's been playing some other game with, like, boats and stuff. Who could have gotten him
Yeah,
into that?
Gordon.
That was a mistake.
I know, right? Yeah, that was
Okay,
just like,
whoever got him into
it's a
that,
poor
was,
decision.
that was a dumb person. Okay.
Well, they were just asking for someone to, create a situation in which that you could bring a number of people together in order to execute a strategy that might involve a decentralized type of command structure.
I don't think I'm psychologically ready for something like that.
So that's what, like an MLM?
Yes, exactly that.
There you go. We have joined the Kandorian MLM. That's what we've done.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
it's
What are
kind
you
of
trying to sell?
it's kind of on brand, if I'm going to be honest.
Death.
Yeah. The Heck is now a MLM. Wait, didn't we figure out that the Heck was an MLM in the first place? Didn't we have that conversation at some point?
Yeah, I think so.
We felt it was leaning in that direction in terms of business practices.
Is there another big ship? Okay. Oh man, I guess some people haven't seen all the ships we have. By we, I mean Kander. So here's Kander's initial ship, Sforzando. Cool looking little skyscraper ship. And then he was like, man, look at that big flagship. It's taller than Sforzando. We can't have that. And he built Crescendo, which is a, quote, cruiser. I think he has made a large light cruiser.
Yes.
Definitely
Pretty
a large
sure
light
that's a heavy cruiser.
Large light cruiser.
So it's solar powered?
Yes. That'd be kind of a fun thing to do, like do like a battle where the ships are only solar powered. Like you have a single battery and everything else is solar energy. That'd be a fun challenge.
I just can't wait for the water mod to update.
Everyone's pretty excited about that.
That's what I hear. Now, I guess, like, should we just pop that planet in here when that happens? Or do we just, like, the super massive gas giant turns into a sun and we all die, and then we start somewhere else?
I had a thought about that.
Oh.
And what I was wondering is, what if we lived in this version of Sonora for a number of weeks, probably months, actually.
Yeah.
And got through, because we have events coming.
Yes.
And worked towards finishing that off, and we got through that, and then we planned for a number of events, and one of these final events is a situation where he's not here. He's true. That's very true. Haha. We planned for an event where, to your point, the gas giant is going to do something, and this system is going to fall apart. And we set it up so that this server can have a wormhole to another system.
Oh, fancy! We can even set that instance up on the same server, on the same hardware. Right?
Exactly.
And so we just have one time, and people just have to go over. I give them like a 4 or 6 hour period to do that.
Yeah. So we create an event, or I would probably be better if it was like 24 hours or something like that.
That means they could just take everything, though. I'm not sure I want that
Well,
to happen.
Yes, they could take everything. I mean, look at what we have, and
granted, we're going to take this stupid thing, yeah.
Right. So I think there's a question to be had there. But with that being said, if that works, if that plan makes sense, then we could also build a multi-instance solution on the other side. So this happens to be a wormhole here, and you jump into the next one, and there happens to be more wormholes, and it allows us to load balance the server a little bit better.
Wasn't that software something that cost money, if I remember correctly?
Yes, that's Nexus. There's different kinds of connectivities. One is called wormholes. One is wormhole still works, and then Nexus works. Nexus works the best, as far as I hear. But the wormhole one does work.
Okay.
So, anyways, it's an idea at this point. No guarantees, but the idea being wanting to provide a way of having some continuity and also provide some RP-esque kind of, plan for the future.
Yeah.
Actually, I like that idea a lot because it adds a lot more possibilities.
Well, plus the RP aspect is really fun.
Yeah.
It's interesting because it's like you're starting again, but not really.
Yeah. And
Well-
it continues with our wagon train through the stars kind of theory too, right?
Yeah, and it's also, you kind of get to do what we did with the Saturday Survival series, where we we got a base. Oh no, the Formics came and they blew us all up, and now we have to go away. Oh no, we're starting over with some stuff that we brought along. And then, we built the Nickadoodoo, and we got to bring that along. Booyah! So on and so forth.
Exactly.
That's a good point. Like, OK's wondering, should we limit the amount of vessels per group? But I don't know how we can't enforce that unless we're like hovering over them.
Yeah, I think there's probably as far as I know, there's no limits on the wormhole thing. I haven't investigated too much further than conceptually. So as far as I know, there's no limits. So we'd have to either honor system or provide some kind of disincentive once people got across.
Just at a wormhole customs office, you have to declare your cargo.
Yeah, it'll be a heck office on the other side.
Of course. The whole server has to build a gigantic jump ship to dock everything to it. We just copy paste that.
I mean, if it doesn't work, like if the wormhole can't be added after the fact, then that's actually a great idea.
Can you imagine the rubber banding though?
Yes and no.
Slowly adding layers with merge blocks.
I mean,
Wait.
if we built the right jump ship, realistically. Oh, speaking of locals.
Yuck.
That is Lucas's worst work right there. And his best.
TFE
Remember,
is
'cause
another
fire
one that's
safety
even
is not
scarier.
true.
What, the sound effect that's scarier?
Yeah, he has a mod called the Abominations, which are more screamy.
I don't like that.
I was tempted to add it.
Of course you are.
Yep. But then I reminded myself that this isn't parody, so.
Yeah. And you're not here to torture us, you just want to torture Skoka.
I mean, fun.
Seems to be the case.
So, what is our plan for the announcement? Because as far as I'm concerned, it's good to go. Is there anyone else who needs to check it off, or?
I think we're good to go with it. It looks good to me. Nab's very okay, whatever when it comes to space engineers. So, I say we can probably just throw it in the Discord. I can actually throw it up on the screen and read it aloud once you do it. If you want to do the honors, Clonk, since you pretty much came up with it in terms of the announcement there, and made the course and did a whole bunch of other testing and work behind the scenes.
Yes, Clunk did a lot of work for this.
Yeah.
Where do I even put the announcement?
Server announcements probably.
Oh yeah, good call.
And tag SE server.
Yes. It's funny, my currently my music playlist to stream seems to have been taken over by Finals stream music because it's just been 3 synthwave songs in a row. Oh, now we're on to Skoka's playlist.
There you go.
It's kind of funny how
Good
it's just
combo.
moving all over the place. Hey, Shiba.
It's up.
Cool. While this welds, I will read the announcement. I'll put it up on the screen too. Let's see, here we go. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? I know you're in here. There we go. Attention! Space Engineer server. In 2 weeks' time, March 25th, 2022, 7:30 p.m. That's going to be in your local time zone, because Hammer Time's amazing. We will be hosting an air race on the SE Sonora server. This event will be open to 5 teams of 2. Each faction is allowed 1 team. Rules. All builds must fit in an envelope 50 blocks long by 10 blocks tall by 41 blocks wide. Small grid blocks. No missiles allowed. All turrets must be manually controlled. Maximum of 4 weapons blocks per plane. Maximum of 4 large engines. As many small engines as you want. All engines must face forward. Maximum of 2 cockpits and control seat / players per team. Planes will need to be able to land to complete the race. This event is limited to 5 teams, plus the stream team. If there are enough signups, we may be able to push this number to 10 teams. Due to server size limitations, this event is first come, first served. You must sign up on the sign-up sheet linked here. Long link that I'm not going to read aloud. Once all team spaces have been filled, we will post an announcement in this channel, but you can add your name to the waiting list section should any team need to drop from the competition. We will ask the next available team to participate. The members of the stream team who built the course will not be flying the stream team racing ship to make the race as fair as possible. How's my announcer voice?
It's very good.
Brilliant.
Just to be clear, as you read it, I realized the wording for the cockpits and control seats was a little odd. Basically, just you're allowed 2 seats that a player can sit in and control from, and then 2 players total. That way, if you get shot out of your seat, you're just out of luck.
Yeah.
So you don't want that to happen. And then there's only 2 players per team. So.
Indeed.
And facing forward on thrusters means thrust forward.
Yeah.
I assume.
Thrust forward. Yeah. Think wrong way up.
Yes.
Are we going to put the landing gear in for that? Or is there not a way to put the landing gear in without putting the wings in? Because we don't want to put the plane parts wings in because they're easy mode.
As far as I know, no, unless someone has split that mod already.
Okay.
Honestly, I've had good luck with the with just the default in-game wheels. Personally,
Yeah. I'm just a snob that likes retractable landing gear.
I mean, you could do that if you really wanted.
Because I was kind of thinking of flying through the race course in Toblerone. It might be fun. Makes a little wrong way up in with this live stream. Man, this ship is big.
First
It is
off,
a big ship.
does Toblerone fit the build criteria? Because I have no clue if it fits in the envelope.
Toblerone's pretty small.
Okay.
I'm like 95% sure that Toblerone will fit. Black Phoenix is asking if we need reps for the course. I assume that Clonk would be a ref if assuming he's available that day, because he built the course, and so he won't be competing in it. Of course, he can fly in and fool around. We might just do just like a free for all towards the end, because that's what these things always turn into. But I assumed he would be a ref. I kind of want to fly, but I also kind of want to just stream it and watch people definitely not struggle and suffer. Compete. That's the word. Yeah, compete, not struggle and suffer. So I don't know. Oh, that was a rubber band.
Yeah, gonna get ready. There's gonna be another one. We're going to turn the projector back on.
All right, I've landed. Hit me.
Gotta get into a seat first.
Will Toblerone fly without the tail falling off? Yes, Toblerone flies with the tail falling off. The problem is Toblerone does not fly if you bang the tail, the midsection, on a runway, because the block underneath it breaks, and then the batteries snap, and then the whole thing falls in 2 pieces. Every single time.
I had that problem before. I had neon lights at the end of the runway to sort of say this is the end, and they killed my plane consistently, so I had to modify the one end of the runway to remove them.
How long's the runway?
Not too long, honestly. Like I built it and I was like, ooh, this is a super big runway, and then I put a plane on it and I was like, ooh, this is not a big runway.
All right.
So yeah, you honestly, if you want to do well in this race, personally, I would focus on one, make sure you have good landing capabilities, good takeoff capabilities, and that you can hit at least 70 meters a second.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh, also, you do have to fly through gates, so don't make a brick that can't turn because you'll regret it.
Yeah. So, are we going to just time people and then deduct if they miss a gate?
That's what I was thinking. That, or they have to go around and hit the gate again if they miss it, which is another thing that would be in favor of having a super agile plane.
Yeah.
Donation detected.
Because that's
thank
sort of
you,
one
Black
of the weird
Phoenix.
things about the aerodynamics mod is you start hitting diminishing returns with your engine power.
Yeah, definitely. You can get things to be quite fast, but often when you do that, you sacrifice a lot of lift. So they actually have to stay very fast.
Yeah. Ooh, this is very laggy.
He's moving the projector around, that's why.
Yeah, but I think I'm being moved in line with what the projector is doing for some reason.
That sounds like Space Engineers to me.
Did you do that? Now I'm sideways.
It is flipping you around. Well, it must be kind of related to, if you go near a rotor or a spinning grid, you just start spinning on your own, because Space Engineer's prediction is like, oh, you're near something spinning, you must be spinning too. It's funny watching the little blocks appear and disappear.
I think I'm free now. Hooray.
Hooray! That is a massive projection. At least the sun's starting to come up. What the heck was that? That must have been part of the projection.
Probably. It's probably welding stuff up. Actually, I should turn off the welders.
Oh, yeah.
What block keeps breaking?
I should probably actually start welding things again. Especially since I have no idea where the other welder I put down has gone. Oh, it's probably the bots.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's so weird to have a quiet stream after so long.
Yeah. Well, especially after the stream yesterday, which was very much not quiet.
Oh, speaking of, did you log into Atlas at all today?
I didn't. I have no idea what happened to Stoops to Conquer.
Okay.
Probably a bird, I'm guessing, because there's no damage in the log. I'm guessing just a bunch of birds landed on her before she went green anchored, and just down she went.
that is actually pretty funny.
It's the most accurate Atlas thing I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
Does that projection look lined up to everybody?
Looks pretty good. I think that's in the right spot.
And from the one spot I'm standing in, it looks fine.
Yeah, all the guns are lined up in the right spots, and
Yeah,
there's
I think
no
it's
alignment.
I think it's good.
yeah, looks good.
Okay.
Push the
Turning it to
button.
show only below. There you go. The welding is one of the bots. There's a weird bug where they try welding one thing until they like lock up.
There's a lot of ship here.
There is a lot of ship here, but there is about only half of the ship left to weld.
This is
That's
true.
not encouraging.
I mean, this is one of them long-term project things.
It is. It's true. It needs a little bit more greeveling and armoring up at the top, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, I'm not worried about greebling and armoring the top until we get the like gigantic portions of sides that we need to get done.
I've just been
Yeah.
working from the bottom to the top, honestly. And you can tell, based on the fact that the bottom isn't done yet, how well that's been going. Because I do like from the bottom to the top, and then new stuff gets added, and then I have to start it all over again.
That's right, medbay's way up here.
I remember at one point I was 2/3 of the way up the ship. Simpler times.
And then we got more ship.
Yes.
A lot more ship.
That reminds me, I need to go retrofit the grinder ship.
What I'm sitting in?
Yeah, that one.
I was just charging up.
Okay, put some welders on this.
Shy, but not really. We've got people welding up, and I kind of like that we're moving it in chunks. Right? That makes sense. Okay, are we actually out of construction components, or is it lying to me?
I think it's probably lying to you, but let me check. We're not completely out, but we don't have very many.
Copy that.
Here come 10,000.
Whee! That's the appropriate term, I believe.
Yes. There are many much components now.
Oh,
You
do
haven't put
you
a
have a
color
prop
scheme on this thing yet, right? Have you?
A what? A color
Was it?
scheme?
Yeah, this isn't painted yet, right?
No, it's not painted.
No,
It's
it's not.
all gray. It's currently splitsy colored. Whoa, no, 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 no. No. I don't like it.
That's a lot of... Yee.
You're right, you're right. I'll come up with something better.
Oh. No.
That's better. That's easy on the eyes. Oh gosh, I can't even look at it.
It's just like reflecting all of the welding this bot is doing.
Trying to figure out which welders were temporary ones and which ones weren't. Oh well, I guess they're all permanent welders now. Why am I spinning? Oh, I flew near a wind turbine, and so I spun. Yes. Yes, that's what I want to do. Game, stop! It's getting harder and harder to get inside the ship. Which is good, I suppose.
Don't forget there's an airlock on both sides, opposing sides, which is technically the top and the bottom. At the top of the ship and the bottom of the ship.
Did the projector get turned back off?
It does it after
Probably.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And final
Someone's
19
gonna.
minutes to get the orientation correct. So
Yes. Someone else is gonna have to grab that because I'm currently welding in the ship.
I'll get it. I need
Sorry,
energy
Dan.
anyway.
Good chunk.
Hooray! Thank you.
Unloading
Also,
world.
Yeah.
I dared weld something.
Yep. Welcome to the clan.
Oh man, Phantom Wolf, I hope you feel better. What's going on? If you don't mind me asking, if you don't want to answer, that's totally fine. Well, I hope your nephew recovers quickly, Phantom Wolf.
Is there no way to turn off the welding lighting effects?
The only way I know of is to close your eyes.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's really stupid. I bet that flicker is really bad for some people.
Probably.
Probably.
Fortunately, I think most of the people that's bad for are they are intelligent enough to turn off the screen if it's giving them problems. And I don't care if they don't watch, because I would much rather them be healthy than have like some sort of problem brought on by flickery lights. I'm getting some hashtag blame final chat. Blame final in my
good.
chat.
Good,
It's your fault that I crashed.
It always is. It's always my fault.
That's true. It's true.
Hey, Neb.
Hi.
Hello, Nabarine. Welcome
Hi.
to the Banana Band.
I've been in the banana band for quite some time.
She has been a part of the Banana Band. It's true.
You're a veteran member.
That is correct. I'm definitely not streaming because I won't even be seen as of right now. Because there are
There's
other
lots
people.
of stuff happening, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if I'm going to play either because I want to be able to listen because the baby hasn't been sleeping very well. So I don't want to miss her crying.
Oh, I'm
Gotcha.
sorry to hear that.
That's okay.
She's
but I'm
been
just-
very fussy recently.
Yeah.
Calgar at the very end put a JK in there just to make you feel better, Final. So I hope that helps.
It does immensely.
Good.
But Calgar's being polite, like a good Canadian.
Yeah. Wait, there are good Canadians?
You
Yeah.
don't want to meet the bad ones.
Those are the ones that don't say sorry.
Yeah. And they don't
Oh,
hold
I
the door.
didn't know. I didn't know those ones existed.
Wait, you're going to a soiree? Someday we'll grind this down. There we go. Oof. Phantom Wolf says his nephew has had surgery in the past on his stomach, and at 12:30 in the morning he woke up in extreme pain, went to get him checked out, and the doctor's like, it's a little concerning. It could either be the flu or something potentially fatal. So that's, oh boy.
That's not fun.
In the hospital for about 6 hours waiting for ultrasound and x-rays. That is terrifying.
That's really scary.
Ah, whoa! Bunch of blocks were like, oh yeah, I can be placed now. It's like phased in around me. Calgar says we Canadians enter. You just don't notice until we say soiree. No, sorry. That's right.
Yeah, exactly like that.
But yeah, the Canadian military is actually kind of scary.
Yeah, I mean, they just weaponize moose.
Weaponized moose are a scary thing.
Yeah,
You
I'm
wait
not-
until you run on the highway and you're like, oh,
Oh my gosh, they're massive.
I mean, if you could mount like Sam's on a moose, that would be.
Whoa.
Speaking of,
incoming. Oh, that was a razor. That's not a razor anymore.
What's float E? Oh no, that's
Float E's the bot.
okay. I'm not seeing the gunfire. Where is it going? Oh, there it goes. I like how the flagship's racking up like dozens of kills before it even launches.
Yeah, pretty much.
fully armed and operational battle station.
Scarlet says, probably from his couch, 457th Maple Syrup Brigade.
No, like, I'm not joking. The Canadian military is actually scary.
Oh yeah, I mean they're I mean it's a first world nation with relatively modern weapons, and they have very good training
Yeah.
because they're a NATO country.
I actually do some of the training.
Yeah. And when you live in Canada, you don't need survival training. You're just born with it.
It's actually, you say that, so my grandparents used to live around Cold Lake Air Force Base, which is up in the middle of Alberta, most of the way to the north of Alberta. And it is a very cold place. The lake gets to be about 3 feet thick of ice in the winter. And it is where we do all of our Air Force training. But that's where usually the American Air Force comes to do survival training in the winter.
Oh, really? I thought they
Yep.
went to Alaska. That must
It
be the
depends on
Army.
the division, like, or what arrangement they're doing with who.
But yeah, I mean the Canadian military, just reading stories out of World War II, is terrifying. Like
Yes.
some of the craziest stories are from Canadian units or ships. Like what was that Flower class Corvette that was like, I'm gonna kill you, U-boat, and rammed it like 6 times, and then a bunch of dudes in their underwear jumped off the Corvette onto the U-boat and took over an entire German U-boat in their underwear with like 2 grenades and a pair of pistols.
And
Go ahead.
the response from the U-boat team was, "Get these crazy people off my boat."
Yeah. Run away quickly.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hadn't heard that story before, but that seems
Yeah.
very accurate to many of the Canadians that I know.
I love how they're just Leroy Jenkins, except it worked.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
accurate.
that was a thing.
The other-
There's a few stories like that, from what I understand.
The other really Leroy Jenkins naval thing that I remember is that Polish, I think it was a destroyer, that just hounded the Bismarck
Yes.
for like a day or two, just blaring music and screaming at them.
It was overnight, and they'd get in close just enough to where it'd sound action. Have people like, oh, we might have to fight this destroyer off. We might have to maneuver against torpedoes. And the destroyer's like blaring music, he's shouting at them with loudspeakers, and also flashing with its lights, "I am a Pole, I am a Pole, I am a Pole," because the Polish are absolute mad lads. Just crazy, like, ah! Because they were a bit upset that their country got invaded. A bit.
Just a bit.
The Royal Navy saw that and was like, yeah, here, take these ships. The French don't need them anymore. The ending of the Canadian boarding story is almost the best part, because as the U-boat eventually sinks, and survivors are coming aboard, being brought aboard various ships, and they get aboard. They're taken aboard. I believe it was a Royal Navy destroyer. It might have been an American destroyer. I can't remember which. But because they were in their underwear and covered with oil and seawater, they were taken for Germans and were corralled with the prisoners. And one of the 2 Canadian sailors spouted forth such a fluent fountain of invective that the guard was like, "Oh, there's no way these guys are German. Let them go back to their ship."
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's connorting. Or something.
I know that Hopeful Neko has been having major problems and was trying to relog to see if it would fix it.
I just saw them disconnect, so.
They also just lost a ship to a Reaver attack.
Yeah, it was the one. I think it was the one that they had built out of a Reaver.
De-Reaverized.
Yeah, that was really cool. I hope they got a blueprint.
They did, from what I understand.
Okay.
And it looked good, but it was it got revered.
Okay, we'll just wait for Hopeful Neko to finish connecting, and while that happens, I'm gonna go get a drink of water because I am thirsty. I have
Good
returned.
one, Wolf.
What was that, Conk?
Well, Wolf said he was going to sleep in the chat, so I was wishing him a good night.
Ah.
Yeah, good night, Wolf.
Good night, Wolf, and good luck with you and your family, and I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. But the ship looks like it got blasted by a purple dust storm because I painted it purple, and the purple tile was too much for even me, and I just picked a random different skin to put on it. This is not going to
I
be famous.
repainted it.
I was actually one. It's like I was like, that is very, very lightly purple. I've never seen anything painted that way. It's kind of nice.
It's relaxing, soothing, even.
It is lavender.
The
It's
whole
scent
ship
of
smells of
lavender, but you
lavender.
can see it. Yeah.
Oh, that was significantly brighter than I thought. One sec, let me get that back to what it was before. Because apparently carbon fiber is different on the settings.
Carbon fiber spaceships. Tried and true method of space construction.
I mean, at least it can be printed.
That's true. Although printed carbon fiber isn't as good.
No, that's true.
Honestly, like, carbon fiber is a really good material for certain aspects of making spaceships.
Well, the biggest drawback of carbon fiber is most carbon fiber composites are reinforced with plastics, and the resins they use are reactive and sensitive to ultraviolet light, which, if you're in space, oops,
Yeah.
that's
They're
the
also
only
pretty
big drawback.
expensive, which traditionally hasn't been much of an issue for the aerospace industry, but in the modern day is becoming more of a something that's considered.
Yeah. Where did I go? What have I? Okay.
What journeys have I been on?
Are you getting lost in the engineering deck?
No, I'm getting rubber banded all over the engineering deck.
Oh,
Welcome
yes.
back.
Everywhere. All over the place. Whee!
My favorite is when I'm in the ship and end up in a place where I didn't think the ship could go.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
You know, the worst part would be if you get in a space that you don't think you could get into, and then there's an unwelded block in there, and you see it for half a second before you get teleported out.
That's kind of the move.
Yeah.
So anybody else get their taxes done early? Because it's a good thing to do your taxes on time. I'm just mentioning this to people because it's happening soon if you're in America.
I got a month.
yeah, it's tax season here too.
We always do our taxes in February.
Yes.
That's what we did.
I wish certain companies wouldn't lobby our government to keep our tax system so convoluted. Cough, cough.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Our taxes have actually gotten easier over the years.
ours are easier than they were, but they're still very convoluted. Like, it's that way so people can hide money places, basically.
Yeah, it's not fun.
And well, as a content creator that gets to write off things like 3080s and microphones and things, it's kind of cool. I'm also like, what if we just had a tax rate that included this? What? Just pick one. Just a simple progressive tax across everything, and then just call it good and walk away. That's it. That's all I got to do.
I mean, that's why we have a federal sales tax.
Fair enough.
Well,
We have a state sales tax here, so
I feel like federal
Yeah.
sales taxes aren't progressive, though.
they do hit the lower classes harder because it's harder for them to purchase things, and a 10% increase on someone buying those goods is harder to swallow. But alternatively, somebody who's buying Ferraris, that's a lot of extra taxes. But most people are buying other things.
Oh, by the way, for anyone who's not aware, when you say progressive taxes, it's not like progressive and then conservative. It's actually a specific type of how the taxes are calculated.
Every country in the world, I believe, has progressive taxes. Just about.
There's there were too many. There were too few words for too many concepts, and I
Yes.
hate miscommunications. So
Yeah, I know, Captain Patriot. I realize that. This is our night, and Wasted has chosen to do. Well, Wasted and Morph and Shaq have chosen to do their thing on Friday. I specifically moved this away from Saturday because I knew Saturday was going to be Vanguard, so that we wouldn't conflict with that. And now we've got Saturday and Friday SE stuff, so it's like, yeah, well, whatever. People are going to watch what they're going to watch. So don't feel...
Hopeful Neko is still invulnerable. And apparently it happened after getting into one of the new helm blocks. And relogging did not make them not invulnerable.
That's
anymore.
amazing.
Yeah.
I say enjoy while it lasts.
I mean, ask them if they can headbutt a Reaver. See if they can smash it with their face. Like, go full, like, Superman through a building. And I don't pay tax for streaming. I pay taxes on the money that I make streaming. That it is income, so therefore it is taxed. Which, as it should be, because like that's how everything gets paid for in a modern society. You have to pay taxes so services can be rendered.
Honestly, the history of taxation in America is kind of interesting because
Yeah.
it used to be just import taxes for everything. That was
Yeah.
it.
And then the income tax, which I believe initially was it unconstitutional or just illegal? I can't remember which.
I don't remember either, but I remember it was a temporary wartime measure. And,
That
well,
never went away. Yeah, gotta watch out for those temporary wartime measures. Patriot Act. They kind of stick around. Okay, let's grow this off of here. First, I need.
Is there any way that we can help Neko?
I don't know other than
Give them a grinder, throw them at a Reaver.
They said they're invulnerable. They don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing for them, honestly.
Well,
did that work?
the whole
have to do
survival
it.
thing.
The only thing that I can think of. Let me check. Hang on. Let me park this for a minute. There might be a torch command I can use to kill. Was that lightning?
I just smote Hopeful Neko. Apparently, she tried the Reaver bit.
Okay. What I'm thinking is that I might be able to use a torch command to
Dang
kill.
it. I don't know
Yeah.
what the torch
That's
command
actu-
does.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go find out.
That was funny. Was that lightning? I did do that on Way Up last weekend. I did slash smite Hopeful Neko or Kanajashi, and there was a lightning bolt, so I know it worked. But I think lightning has been defanged on that server because Splitsy hates lightning. I kind of agree.
I wish there was a better implementation.
Yeah.
I like it.
I hate it. And
The lightning in Icarus
mostly,
is fun.
well, yeah, I mostly hate it because that one time we did a DE versus NAB, we got into the air and were immediately struck down by lightning.
I remember
That was
that.
it.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
I was like, well, I'm done. I tried to play and have fun, and it nope, didn't work.
This was a triumph.
Then be ready for death. Oh, the things you type into a video game.
Wait, can they just not backspace teleport? Is even that not working?
The power of final is a little bit too much. Like,
Just in case you murderize everyone, say what now?
hopefully Nico was killed by an admin.
I guess it worked.
Huzzah! Oh man. Space engineers.
Thank you for killing me.
I mean, surviving's much easier when you can't die.
But if you're playing for the survival bit, then that kind of makes it not fun.
True. You with your logic and making sense and
I
knowing
know.
how people think. And
How dare you?
I know. I do that. Sometimes I say things to DE and he's like, you stop it with your logic.
I do that. I do say that to her. I tell her to stop logicking. It's just unacceptable.
back in my day, women didn't have brains, only feelings.
Wow.
Oh, happy belated International Women's Day, everyone.
Right?
Yeah, really. Good job, Clonk.
Well, I'm somehow still here, so I think
And
Well, hang on.
somebody gave her shoes.
Yeah, let me just go find that command again for you. Clonk.
Just teach Skoka how to use it.
And smite.
Okay, let's see. Apparently, it does not want to give us stuff through the multiple subgrids. I'm
Yeah,
having
with
to
the-
fly over to the Logi rover.
You might need to move some components around.
I'm just trying to weld things up.
Yeah, the build planner searches stuff on the local grid first.
Mm-hmm.
And the easy way to
Oh,
do
hey,
it
Quanto 5.
is if you go into the inventory and search components, and then just move the ones that are in the Logi rover that should all be named Logi into the FTF ones, which is for the fairest.
Okay.
It should solve that.
Oh, there we go. 6 blocks at once. Yeah, get it. Quando 5 says the title of your video stream reminds me of a line from Star Trek. The peace through superior firepower. Something the Klingons
Yes.
would probably say.
Speaking of Star Trek, I don't know whether to be excited or not that Netflix cost went up because after taxes it comes back as 1701.
Oh, now I can't cancel it.
No, you can't. It's true. You can't even cancel it in favor of getting Paramount.
Yeah. That's probably going to happen at some point, but I haven't even finished watching The Expanse yet. Like, I'm behind on watching stuff because, like, babies and
Yep.
things.
Yes, tiny humans.
Our eldest son keeps bringing up the fact that Netflix got rid of Star Trek, and he is mightily upset about it.
Okay, we'll get Paramount.
Aw.
Order it up.
Yeah, it seems to me that streaming is almost dying, weirdly enough.
No, it's not dying. It's turning into cable TV again.
Yeah, but cable TV is basically death, so...
It's just now it's on-demand cable, not film at 11 cable.
Yeah. Arguably, live on demand cable is better than not live on demand cable.
Yeah, it's still like just as expensive though, which is the frustrating part.
Yes.
Yeah, I think for us, Netflix is going up to like $22.
Yeah, it's about
Yeah.
that's the same price that we pay. Just your dollars are
The
smaller.
conversion.
Yeah.
Ha, your dollars are smaller. Ha ha.
It's littler.
Little.
I mean, they're heavier. Because ours are coins.
It's true. We have some coins.
we have dollar coins, they're just not mainstream.
You made that noise, and I legitimately was like looking around, like, what the heck?
What?
You made like a weird whiny noise while you were thinking. It sounded like either a dog or something dying.
That's certainly an either or, isn't it?
It was. It freaked me out, and then you said something, and I was like, oh, it was DE thinking. He just sounds like a dying person.
I'm glad you're happy about this. I think
Sorry, I just thought it was funny.
she hasn't slept in days.
It's true.
Apparently.
It's true.
If anything gets clipped, it's going to be that it's true.
It's going to be that.
Somebody's connecting again.
I can still hear her laughing in the background.
Yeah, she's having a little bit of a breakdown, I think.
I'm so tired.
Oh, no. If you want to go to bed, you can go to bed.
I need to do the money.
You don't though.
I really do.
I've
Every
seen
time-
I've seen the number on the total account balance. You don't need to do it right now. We're gonna be fine.
I have to pay bills. If I don't do it on time, then we'll end up like you were before you were married me, and I don't want that to happen.
You mean perfectly happy? Our
DE
gift
couldn't-
is
DE couldn't pay his bills on time. Like
no, not that I couldn't. I
You just
couldn't
didn't.
remember to pay my
Just
bills
chose
on
not
time.
to.
he just would leave them sitting on this coffee table.
If they want me to pay the bills, send me an email like a civilized person. What is paper crap? Don't open mail.
Wow.
You know, you normally have to ask them to switch the bills to email.
There's a little box.
I don't have any boxes.
This is why Navarine does all the money.
So shocked by this.
I know.
Well, guess what, team? We
Hmm.
went through nearly 30,000 steel plates in like 10 minutes.
I'm not surprised at all.
Good for us.
We're amazing. Wait, no, that's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have a
Uh,
serious and pressing question.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Are 4 Epsteins going to be enough to get this thing off the ground?
You know what? I don't know.
We haven't tested it yet.
We should
Uh,
probably
in-
test it in creative at some point.
Probably, yeah. In theory, yes, because those are down there are 2 Kaminari Epstein drives, which are the biggest ones you can make, which apparently do, I think between the 2 of them, they do more than somewhat like almost double as what is on Crescendo, which is 4 Siroccos.
We might still need SRBs.
We might,
I mean, Sirocco could be an SRB.
could be.
Like, she's
Yeah, we
got a
could
pretty
put- we-
decent amount of lift capacity.
Why are there like
Yeah.
100 metal grids on the stairs?
Don't ask silly questions when you know I'm playing on the server.
Good job,
I've
D.
been dropping stuff everywhere. I've been trying to pick it up, and I'm just bad at it. Here's what you have to understand about playing games with me. I'm not actually good at any of the games I play.
Oh, look,
Unless
there's,
it's
there's over 1,000 steel plates here, too.
I just leverage the diversity of others' backgrounds.
you got that question asked once. Now you're going to use it all the time, right?
Oh, yeah. Although, fun thing is someone from that organization, one of the other people that actually has the job that I applied for, not the exact position, but came down to ask me how things were going and said that his manager had actually been asking questions about me after the interview. So I'm like, ooh, that might be a good sign.
That's exciting.
Also, apparently BD is here and has deployed a gift.
Deployed a gift. Where is BD? Where is he? I don't see him. Do you see him?
BD did promise that this gift was not explosive.
I mean, a kinetic kill is also... Should we just start firing into the sky?
Just firing blindly. We do have a giant coil gun pointed up.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like an umbrella. Keep an eye on the sky.
This is where... Oh.
Whoa!
Okay, that Atlas has got a railgun on it.
And the Berserker's like, I'm coming for you. And the Atlas is like, bring it. On today, in NPC Battlegrounds.
Who will win?
Well, neither can hit the other, so probably, I don't know. I'm guessing the Atlas based on mass. But I don't. It doesn't look like MES has been updated for bullet drop.
Yeah, it depending on the weapon, it doesn't work. It's not as effective.
Don't try
I
that
mean-
again.
I'm taking my super laser and going home.
Taking my toys and leaving the playground. Yeah, the Berserker is completely toast.
Toast. There's some big guns on that ship.
Oh, the Atlas, yeah.
Yeah, there's some big ones on there.
Ooh,
Oh, there's a Razor.
the
Okay, so the Berserker's still alive.
it's still alive. It's not. It's firing next to the ship a lot. I think that's something. I think it's intentional that they miss sometimes. But I don't know if Lucas intends it to miss quite that often.
Yeah, I think there's a combination of MES and Eric's. Like, and the Eric's weapons aren't as accurate. Some of them aren't, anyways.
Oh, that was an accurate hit. There's not a lot left of that Razor. Or Berserker. Oh, there's nothing left of it. Down it goes. Ha, well. So do we have resources to build more steel plates?
Yep, we had over 400,000 iron ingots.
Okay.
That'll be gone in 10 minutes, but we still have all the refineries running too.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for a gift. I don't see anything. I hope the gift had a beacon on it. Because otherwise it might have... Something streaming. Does anyone see anything up in the sky?
Not
I
yet.
do. Southeast.
Engineer, we are
It almost looks like a Star Destroyer from my angle.
That's the Atlas.
Oh,
Oh, and thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I missed it. Apologies. Your subscription, I suppose. I'm not seeing anything in the sky.
We might get a light show here in a minute.
Oh, we got somebody coming in?
There was a razor coming closer, but I don't know if it's still coming closer.
It's kind of hovering there, isn't it?
Menacingly.
Yeah. Probably a chunk of Reaver over there still.
Yeah.
You might want to charge your suit.
I do love the way the Logi rover turned out. It's very, very Deserts of Carrick.
Yeah, it is. That was Scarlet Grubling that.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I hear that title, my brain just immediately goes desserts with carrots.
Well,
And I
she's ruined the
thought I
game
would-
forever.
I just
It's
I
gone.
just thought I would
Thanks,
share
Nab.
that with you.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Broken.
Why do you think everything's so orange?
Ugh. Ah. Why am I spinning when I fly over a wind turbine?
It's very windy.
No, I saw somebody else do that today too.
Oh, it's not the turbine. It's your spinning laser light show.
I wasn't anywhere near the light show.
Yeah, you don't have to be.
Well, it's beautiful. I see something. Directly above. Is that burning up?
Maybe. That's multiple things burning up.
Yeah. Was it intended to burn up? I'm not seeing anything else anymore.
I see flecks of things.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a fleck right there. I see it right by the sun.
Yeah, that's a big fleck. There's a lot of other little flecks, I think, coming.
Oh, whoops.
If it breaks stuff, does that constitute a declaration of war from the TGA? They weren't supposed to burn up.
Well, there's 5 things I see.
Yeah,
now.
little black dots.
This is why we
Yes.
do beta testing.
They are. One of them appears to be on a direct collision course with the flagship.
Oh, one of them's nearly intact.
It's a banana.
It's a banana, all right.
There's bananas
think it lives.
everywhere.
This is hilarious. I know that they made a banana blueprint because they had a little small grid banana on one of their ships. But now it's raining bananas.
It's raining bananas and they're all scorched.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, they're not scorched. Just some of them are golden.
This is hilarious.
That is awesome. They're falling so slowly because of the aerodynamics mod.
It
So
looks
then-
like there's card containers on them too. You should check them out.
I'm looking at it.
Oh, geez, I became a quest giving NPC for a second there.
I think one of them hit something.
Oh, I heard an
Yeah,
explosion.
yeah.
That's pretty hilarious.
It's
Well
pretty
done,
awesome.
team.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh my gosh, we just have bananas littering the ground.
This
around
is
the
so
base.
bananas. Look at them all. Hello there. Would you like a banana?
All it needed was a sound block with DE's voice on every single banana. That would have been amazing. This is amazing anyway.
It
but
is. It really is. I'm
is
excited about the
great.
steel plates. So the batteries were off.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So basically, we just got airdropped flaming bananas, and they survived
did.
all the way to the ground.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Oh,
That
so
is
clever.
hilarious.
they were
job, team.
aerodynamic bananas.
Oh yeah, the aerodynamics mod probably slowed them down a fair deal.
Nothing in the cargo containers. I think I'm. You know what? I've eaten half this banana. I'm gonna leave the rest of it on the ground, just like my sons do.
They eat their bananas.
It's the apples they leave hanging around.
Yes.
But I think I'm just gonna leave all the bananas on the ground so that other people can experience them. The flambe was a bonus, yes. That was hilarious.
That's pretty great.
So this is a demonstration of our ability to calculate accurate orbital drops. Oh, so it's here's a gift, subtle threat.
I'm so glad
no,
that we
it's a-
gave them our location.
Here's our gift, and also if you wish to hire us for services.
If you want us to tactically bomb someone, please let us know.
Wait, this isn't Atlas.
No, we bomb people ourselves in Atlas.
Yes, it's true.
So there are like clang guns. Could you make one that shoots bananas?
Oh wow,
Um,
things I have not considered. Now, does the launching ship look like a banana tree? Is what I want to know.
it's a very good question.
There might be a few welders on right now.
Just a few.
Yeah, every welder on that grid is on. There's a bunch of them are
Good.
right next
Boy,
to.
I wonder why build planner isn't working.
I don't know. It's funny watching grids go, steel plates go into a block one at a time because we literally don't have any left.
It's worth double checking that the assemblers aren't full of components.
I will check
because
that now.
Reasons.
Pics in Discord. All right, I'll take a look at that in a moment. That was one of the most amazing things that's ever happened to me on stream. Those bananas falling from the sky.
Yes.
The bananas are great. That was very well done.
I love that it was all of us going, what are those? It's pieces of something, and then it's just like, oh my gosh, it's bananas. Like, that was amazing. The revelation of it all.
Steel plates are coming through again. Is the industrial assembler not piped up?
No, it is. It's just on FDF.
Yeah, it's not pulling anything.
Should be.
I agree.
I will check.
I will pull the banana ship Discord pic onto stream. There it is. It looks like a like World War II bomber dropping bananas. It's just one of their regular ships. Pretty standard Space Engineers twin nacelle and central hull design, but just all these bananas plummeting from it.
That's pretty great, though.
Yeah, it is.
That's the ship that Rush built a little while ago.
Yeah. She's got a real skill with building those ships.
Yeah.
How do you even get that to work in survival? Like, do you build all those bananas separately, and then how? Like, how does that work in this
They built
game?
them on merge blocks.
And then just disconnected the merge blocks?
Yep.
Bananas away.
Would have built a printer. Yeah. Built a printer and printed off the bananas probably that way.
Pretty cool.
Or even just a welder ship, because they're pretty simple.
Yep.
But that was
So
probably...
one of our welders, Welder 57, was just cycling components back and forth at a high rate, so I turned it off.
Weird. Was it cycling components back and forth, or was it pulling components?
It was pulling in 1,000 steel plates and like 100 metal grids and then pushing them out again instantly.
Was it welding 8 things at once?
I don't know what it was doing, but it was stealing like all of the components and breaking build planner, so...
The industrial assembler is working. It just took a minute to pull.
Yeah, well, no, what happened, I looked at it again, and there was 9,000 silicon in its input. So literally nothing else could go in.
Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, the assembler's getting clogged is really annoying.
That's from the drones.
Well, they get clogged with components because of the drones. They get clogged with ingots because of SE, but also because they run out of space.
Yeah.
The components on so all the ships have got tagged cargo containers. So if you search components or ingots, they're in the marked containers, obviously. So Logi Rover has been normally full of components, but we've drained most of it already.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing
I've been
that.
moving some of them. It's now mostly ingots in there, like 500,000 silicon, etc. Yeah, we're iron bound again.
I'm pushing the dense iron to the front of all of the refineries. I mean, well, it was fun while it lasted, all that building.
Yep. This was 3 days of prep too to make sure that we had enough iron.
Yeah, and you even the pipelines no longer disappear from concealment, so they actually transfer stuff.
Yeah. which I think, let me check the cargo here, because the base has got cargo for ores. And we've chewed through all of the stuff in the base, too.
Yep. There are bananas all over.
All over the place.
It's really amazing.
Yeah, they are made out of iron.
They're all
Yes.
light armor.
Gotta get that iron in your diet somehow.
True enough. We have to build a giant grinding platform again. Start dragging stuff over it and just breaking it down. Break it down as hand carved mahogany.
Well, maybe the next Atlas we see, we shoot down.
Yeah, and just drag it over.
Yep.
Well, the stream ends in like half an hour anyway, so.
Hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm off by an hour.
I mean,
Clonk's bedtime is in.
Yeah, like if you need it to end, then you can go.
I have the if you look at the stream, I think I have the thumbnail for next stream.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
And I'm pretty sure it's going to be called "This Ship is Bananas." I am getting flashbacks to trying to build that battleship in Formic Wars, I will say.
Why do you think I stick to small grid now?
Never again.
And yet here we are.
Let's just build a smaller ship dedicated for a single purpose so we can do a wagon train to the stars. Proceeds to build largest ship on the server.
We started saying things like, well, we need a hangar and we needed this, and it's like, okay.
All things we didn't need, but that's fine. That's fine. It's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah, pretty much.
BD says we're not generating 1 million iron per hour. Weak. Well, come ship us some iron then, TGA, if you're so flush.
I mean, didn't they just do that?
No, they shipped us bananas. It's potassium, clearly not iron. Come on. This is basic chemistry.
You know, if we
Is it
actually, if we included a food mod, we could have actually had potassium shipped to us.
No. Because then we'd have to build the potassium supplement. Man, that was a fun fight. I actually talked to Andrew the other day saying that we need to do that again. He agreed. And then that's as far as it went.
Bananas are a long-running gag.
Oh, yes. The very beginning of the channel. The dirty pirate boy. I mean, are we stuck on refining? Is that the problem? We need more refinery capacity?
Let me check. No, we're refining as fast as it comes in. I built even extra mines to try and make more iron.
I can see we have more and more and more and more wind farms to try and run all of the production.
Yeah, we have a power problem offline. When the hydrogen engines aren't running, we don't have enough power.
Yeah. It's starting to get kind of soupy.
Yeah, the sim's dropping again.
Oh, I
The
found
bananas
out.
probably don't help.
I found out where the boom was. They actually managed to land a banana on top of the very first rover.
That's pretty funny.
It's right here by the door. I'm currently trying to push it inside.
Yeah, if you did small grid banana blocks, you could really lag some people out. Just an absolute hail of bananas.
I mean, those are pretty good hail of bananas. I desperately wish I could just pull this inside. It's too bad.
If you drop a small grid block on the ground, you can actually push the small grid block with your body, and then the small grid block will push the large grid block.
Well,
It won't be
well,
fast.
these are small grid bananas. They are actually small grid.
Oh, okay.
It's just when you're flying, you can't push them around. And it's right on the edge of the platform. Oh no! Oh, dropped the banana. And now, honestly, it just looks like the rover took a poo.
Welcome to Atlas.
Yep, yep. Okay, where'd it go?
What's a saber tooth?
I don't know. We go give
It's
it
like a
poke?
hand and a half tooth, but it's not as big.
Wow. It is a wreck that's not that far away,
Flying over.
but it's not very big.
Is it armed?
Not from what I can tell. It's got a railgun on it we could steal the parts from, but that's about it. There are razors still hovering over nearby, though. Just heads up.
Yeah. Well, the Razor's a small grid drone, right?
Yeah, it's small grid. Oh, 2 reavers.
A Thrasher
Oh.
and an Impaler.
Yep.
And Clonk disconnected out of fear.
Yes, fear of the projection.
Seems legit.
Oh, there's something falling out of the sky.
Is there another banana? I don't think it's I think that's their ship. I think that's TGA's
That's
ship.
their ship. Yep. Those reavers are after you, TGA.
If they fly to the other side of us, we should be able to.
If you get close to the
the fire
ground
support.
and then get close to the ground and go to your left, TGA.
This ship is unarmed, effectively. Oh, it does have a variable single-use warhead launcher. Oh, a longbow as well. Flechette launchers, all sorts of fun stuff. Nope, they are taking care of the reavers on their own, looks like. Big shooter.
That's interesting. Has anyone signed up for the air race yet? Because I'm only seeing the test sign up, and I want to make sure that it's not bugged.
Server just froze.
No, it's still up.
Oh. Duh. Yep. TJ's taking some damage. Not a lot of the other reavers left, though. I figured they flew over here. We might as well let them show off their ship on stream, right? I don't think there's anything left of the reavers.
Not
it's
looking like it.
someone connecting. That's what's going on.
Yeah, some absolute jerk.
2 people now. You and Epic Duck.
Oh, sorry, Epic Duck. I thought I was the only one.
Most of the damage from a Reaver fight earlier, apparently.
Oh, there's some chunk of Reaver coming down.
I mean, that's steel plates, right?
Free plates.
It is free steel plate. Not very much, and it's about to destroy our
really?
Titanite mine.
Amazing. That is...
Wow.
I mean, Skoka, you know what to do. Oh,
Yeah,
is it
looks
actually going to
like
fall
we're
into the
making
mine?
some
No.
dirt. Yeah, it's like very, very
It's
close.
amazing.
Yep. Yeah. Great. Great.
I will say that that ship makes a fantastic shadow. Connection problem. Oh,
Hey,
it's firing at the Reaver, I hope, not at us. Is it firing on us?
Might be. I don't know. I'm stuck in the mine.
I'm seeing fire. Is the flagship taking fire right now?
He looks like.
Please turn your guns off. Please turn them off. I'm so far away from everything, I can't do anything.
Looks like they got it. I'm gonna turn off the guns on Cookie Monster.
I don't understand. I think the lasers in the RX pack are just bugged because we had that when we went to Josh too. Just started.
Yeah,
The
they
lasers
attacked
just start
something.
firing. They're like, "I shoot everything. I'm angry laser." I don't see a
well,
lot
to
of
be fair,
damage.
they were angry lasers, so...
What's really funny is I've been running for a while trying to get closer, and I keep lagging back. But my client reads me as having gone forward, so I keep running over my own footsteps. So I just went past an area that
Yeah.
had 3 sets of my own footsteps.
Advanced mine clearing.
Well, thrusters on this side are out.
That must have been what they were targeting. Are they destroyed or just damaged?
Some are destroyed, some are damaged.
Oh. It's too bad the welders didn't keep them up. Although I guess not all of them have welders behind them.
Yeah, not all of them do.
Well, we're going to need to salvage some of those wrecks. Need the steel
Yep.
plates. Yeah, it's showing as friendly to me. Sure. Sound of thunder.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's something up with the lasers and they're targeting neutrals. Because we should technically be neutral, even though we've accepted and proposed peace.
Yeah. I'm standing on top of it. I like the use of the chairless desk as an antenna. It's a very homeworld chunk.
Yeah.
I'm just standing
Yeah.
on the schnoz.
That's one of those scribbles that's really stuck with me.
With some uranium to solve the wounds of those little lasers. I mean, we won't say no to uranium. I think the thing we need most. I mean, the power. Oh,
Whoopsie. Looks like we'll need a new engineer.
Did somebody crash into the ground?
no, they pitched up and things slowed down fast enough to where my engineer was turned into paste.
Ah, good.
Ah, yeah, I figured you'd enjoy that.
Yeah, the classic G-forces.
NVIDIA GeForces.
Yeah, you can't trust him. I'm sure it was lag. I'm not worried about it. Braden Norad in chat says, we all enjoy your many and varied deaths. BD says that he's going to airdrop some iron for us.
That'll be helpful, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if one of the things you could do for like precision airdrops is put a GPS in the center of the planet and then line the GPS in the center of the planet up with the GPS that you're trying to drop onto. And I'll bet that'll put you right over it.
I littered on their ship. That's how you get back at people. All right, good night, Omnia. Thanks for hanging out. Makes sense that they were targeting thrust for killing Reavers.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, we did lose there's one that got lost right there.
Yeah, we lost 2 of them, I think.
A couple of armor plates too.
We lost 3 of them. The one that it's actually there's a thruster that goes here. This armor plate doesn't go there.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'll place one so that it doesn't get in the way.
BD using his math superpowers against us. How dare he? I'm just glad they came down on the side that had the armor.
Yeah, really. Not the side with the exposed jump drives.
Mm-hmm. At least those jump drives aren't charged.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love the parachutes off too. I mean, they made it down, BD. That's pretty good. Apparently we're out of metal grids now too.
Okay, I'll check the production.
I'm gonna take the wild, wacky, spinny grinder rover, and I'm gonna go grind down the saber-tooth over there. BD was shot as soon as I have a gun. I feel like there's a lot of civil disagreement in the TGA faction. The Transgalactic Adventures, right?
Yeah.
Hilarious
That's exactly
pun name.
Yeah.
Is that the one Rush is in?
Yeah. I think
That's
she
Russian
started
BD.
it.
Yeah, she did. Trekker's in there too, I think.
Yeah.
And Neko. which is a pretty fun crew to play with, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Rush still has a series of taverns to build in Atlas.
Yeah, indeed.
Is it technically possible in Atlas to build a wall across the ocean?
Kinda. Drive around all these bananas on the ground. Don't want to slip. Actually, since they're here, should we give them a brief tour of the flagship? I'm sure they've seen it. I don't know.
They're certainly welcome to.
Yeah.
I haven't placed any interior turrets, so they can't die.
I mean, they can. Like,
I mean, if they fall from the top down.
With a sledgehammer, she's got a knuckle jetpack. Fair enough. Well, I guess we can let them have a self-guided tour if they wish.
They wish. I will show them the way in if they are.
I mean, there's a giant hole in the side, right?
There is. We can
Several.
also head to the airlock on the bottom of the ship that's closest to them. I'm standing in the doorway.
As much fun as the bananas are, I'm wondering if they might have to go just because they're interacting with the voxels. Or do you think something else is causing the sim drop?
Something else probably is.
Okay, beacon cleanup will probably help.
Yeah.
I just love that we just left this thing spinning the entire time. I see that Scarlet armed up the this rover a little bit more. See a few more
Yes.
turrets on here.
There's always a few more turrets on anything that Scarlet builds.
This is true. A few turrets more.
One bullet more. Scarlet would want me to sing this song, because he's always asking me to sing the song.
Mm-hmm.
But my voice is really bad because I got some sickness somehow.
Well, you also haven't slept in
One bullet
ages.
more, that's true. I did not sleep until
Ooh,
today.
they bring lots of gifts. We are appreciative of lots of gifts.
He's very generous.
Indeed. This was the second PvP of the server. Unintentional.
It was, actually.
I'm honestly surprised people haven't, there haven't been more. But I guess, you know, not everybody's candor. I don't know why Scarlet cut the cockpit in half. Like, frustrates me to no end.
I think that was the reason why.
Probably. Oh, hey, Drago. Drago donates 10 and says, I rise from my grave. How's everyone doing? I would love to come bomb dive DE with my fighter, but I've got some Gundams I need to get together I picked up after Christmas. So, I mean, you know, priorities, man.
I mean, I think everybody's doing okay to answer your question.
I'm sorry. I've been sorting the assembler production queue for the last like 15 minutes and just totally zoned out. What's going on?
Drago's asking how we're all doing.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Doing well, thank you.
Is this racer about to attack me?
Probably. Is it getting closer to you?
I'm making it go away.
All right. Well, it's not a problem anymore.
Your ship's fuel reserves are critical. Ship fuel reserves critical.
Oh, look, there's an Atlas.
Your ship's fuel reserves are critical.
Engineers, we are being
Thank you, Fatal Grins, for the subscription.
Fuel reserves
Appreciate that.
critical.
Well, I'm blowing up the razor very slowly.
Ship fuel reserves critical.
That Atlas is headed your way, by the way.
Isn't it? Probably won't shoot at me. Trying to get this done. Get that done. Haha! I killed it.
Ship fuel reserves critical.
My ship fuel reserves were critical. I'm too far away from this thing. Oh, soup.
Yes. Very low sim. That means that Atlas got deleted, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Ship fuel reserves low.
We're at 0.3 sim and I'm watching Rush and Neko come through the airlock, and I'm like, ah, yeah. Yep. It's just floating in.
Ship fuel reserves low.
Ugh. This is not pleasant.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so slow at the moment. It's back up to 7 and then dropping back down. Oh, and then there's the rubber banding.
I had put a bunch of solar panels on here, but Scarlet apparently saw fit to remove them.
You remember that one time I made up a verse to Dumb Ways to Die?
I do remember that.
The sim speed reminds me of that.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm blowing things up because I'm having dumb ways to die. I've lost some of my grinders. Pull that back in. Let's see if I can find a reactor on board the ship. Oh, so soupy. So soupy. What the?
It's getting better now. Up to stable at 7-ish.
Yeah. It's just been very good for a while, and now I'm sad.
Don't recognize a good thing when you haven't till it's taken away.
Hi, Nab.
She's been here the whole time, watching.
No, I know, but I brought Rush and Echo to come say hi.
Ah.
Hello?
Yeah. Well, they're doing a tour, so we're wandering through the ship.
Oh, so you see my sleeping body. Got it.
Yes.
Sure, I was going to be upset that I broke the spinny. Friction stir welding fail, yes.
I mean, final. The tour didn't have to be silent. You could have spoken like a tour guide the whole time.
I could have,
Could have.
but it would have been, it would have been a whole lot of, and we're walking.
And we're climbing, and we're climbing.
Yes, everyone needs to do more cardio on the stairs.
And here, if you look to your left, you'll see some steel plates. To your right, you will see some more steel plates.
Please enjoy the various arrangement of steel plates.
I always thought that was a silly thing to say. The please enjoy. Like, I understand the thought behind it, but literally, like, begging somebody to enjoy something seems a little bit silly to me.
But please enjoy it.
Please enjoy it. Please.
I'm trying to remember where the
Yeah,
reactors
thanks for
went.
coming to visit. That was fun.
Yes,
Indeed.
thank you for coming. I'm going to go put this uranium to good use.
Could I get a little bit of it in the ship over here? The
Yes.
grinder one? I'm looking for a reactor on this thing, but I don't see one yet. There is no reactor on it. All right. I mean, thanks for all the bananas, honestly. That was hilarious.
Yeah, the bananas are pretty cool.
Such a good idea.
All these streams end up with me in this thing trying to grind something down and breaking stuff instead.
I mean, that's pretty standard for us.
If you break it, you fly it.
I thought that was funny, Clunk.
I thought so too, but I was concentrating. Goodbye.
I too have been in that sort of almost zombie state, so I get it. I also delivered it with like 0 inflection.
Have a safe trip back.
Uranium delivered.
Thank you. Suddenly I have a lot more power.
Yes.
I'm consuming the steel plates. Slowly.
Yeah, that's a nuke.
It is indeed.
You're hearing that immediately after Epstein's go off in SE is a whole new level of worry.
Yeah, the sound of the drives are fantastic.
Yeah, they really are. They're
It's
very
a
well
good
done.
looking ship.
I don't think Russia's ever made a bad looking ship, thinking back on it.
I don't think so.
Like, she's always got everything just locked down. That space battleship Yamato she made for Big Ol' Battles was just spot on. Or whichever ship it was. I don't know if it was actually Yamato. It was something from Star Blazers or one of the sequel series that I don't care to get the name right of.
You're really winning them over, D.
I mean, they're here already, aren't they?
They just left. Something about how insulted they were.
Yeah, well, I mean, what are they going to do? Drop bananas on us?
Apparently our gift shop was subpar.
Yeah, BD was very disappointed with.
Oh, no,
the
gift shop. That's true. We should probably fix that, huh?
We could sell
Yeah.
bananas.
Bananas and banana accessories.
Well, we were glad to happy you. We were glad to happy you. We were glad to have you folks visit. It was great.
It was super fun.
This is the kind of stuff I was hoping was going to happen on the server. You just get these fun little interactions, like the Joshian temple. I'm getting a reasonable amount of steel plates from this.
Well, that's fortunate because we need an unreasonable amount.
That's fair.
Clonk has a point.
I mean, I've
Hi,
gotten
Clonk.
maybe several hundred, which is not enough.
They welded a projection.
Yep, sounds about right.
They have another scheme for the temple visit. I hope you're going to drop off a bunch of little Josh plants. That would be amazing. I may be using Spectator to look at the tip of the drill, but I don't feel like it's really cheating that much. It's making things look better.
Is there anyone who doesn't have access to the spectator cam?
I don't think so. I think everybody has access to it.
Then how can it be cheating?
I don't know. Some people think it's cheating. And I kind of agree sometimes, but when I'm streaming, it's like, yeah, I can use it.
Stop using spectator cam.
That was so funny. Well, the person who complained about it initially is one of the bots. And the time I used spectator cam to look at their rover, I literally said absolutely nothing about it. I didn't pass any information on to the team at the time. Because I knew that if I said anything, it would be cheatsy. I knew we were going to go in on foot / on a rover, so I was like, whatever. And the nice thing about spectator cam is it doesn't rubber band all over the place. And sudden twilight. Hey, Fonzie.
Yeah. You picked a good valley to live in.
Yeah, it's light about a third of the day. Lots of chomp, chomp, chomp. I am eating this wreck rather quickly, actually. I don't know how much I'm going to get back before the end of the stream. Probably nothing, but it's still resources we need.
Yeah. We'll need to leave the refineries running for a while to build up another big stockpile.
I mean, what I could do is I could just leave my character logged in. Although that's going to summon reasons, right?
Yeah, I fixed that, by the way.
Oh,
So we don't have to worry about that
okay.
part. Yes, that part is solved now.
Fair enough.
So it should process while we're offline. But yeah, it's just iron mostly, BD.
Yeah, we're iron bound. We need all the things. I mean, plates are great because we do need lots and lots and lots of plate.
We have so much stuff on our plates. It's not even funny.
This is true. I like how I made the spinny bit as a joke. It actually works really, really well. Yeah, Brayden, we're hungry for parts. Flagship eats lots of stuff. We've gotten lots done, though. Like, the amount of welding we've gotten done just on stream today is incredibly impressive.
Yeah, we got pretty far. There's quite a bit to go yet, but we got pretty far.
I mean, that's all that matters, as long as we're putting one foot in front of the other.
Yeah. But yeah, we're most of the way there, I would say.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely more than halfway.
There's some design, well, not really design tweaks, but like functionality tweaks that need to happen.
Yeah.
Like finishing off some weapons and some thrusters and stuff like that. But other than that, we're
Well, and
shape.
also loading, the big cannon. That has to be loaded.
Yes.
Then we have to find something to
Yeah.
shoot with it.
Yes.
Now, is that one
Well,
of the...
we have. It's a hit scan one, yes.
Yes.
We also have the 600 mil cannons too.
Oh, good. It's a good noise. Am I touching the ground? I'm probably touching the ground. Oh yeah, grinding the dirt. Good to get the gyros though, because it's got a lot of stuff in it.
Yes.
Aha!
Many
and
plates.
another gyro came off and fell into my grinders. Yes.
Good.
To move him again. I think it's funny. The difference between this and a regular SE server is kind of, you know, like the difference between the Armco Atlas server and Freaky server. Armco Atlas server, new person shows up on island. They get told, they get warned off and then probably shot dead on their way when they get to a different island and try to sail around.
Yeah.
Our Freaky's Atlas server, new guy shows up on the island. Here's a full set of metal tools. Here's a couple of blueprints I'm not using. Do you want a gun?
Yeah, exactly. You get a boat and a full cargo load of resources, and you're on your way. And tea.
Yes, lots of tea.
Yeah, but and I think this server is similar in that sense. Whereas on Armco, you're lucky to survive the first day.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's Atlas. You never survive.
No, it's true.
Hopefully, Atlas is a lot of fun. It is a flawed game. But I'm quickly understanding something about myself that I don't seem to like games that don't have flaws. I mean, case in point, this game.
Yes.
Have I found turmeric? No, we haven't found turmeric yet. We still need
Is
to...
turmeric a ship name?
Still need to do that thing, final, at some point.
Yes, we do need to figure out a day for that.
We've got another episode between now and when we are in the recording, so...
And it's a pain to edit.
Huh?
Never change Prince Engineers, never change.
What did it do to you now?
I ground down a Gatling gun. As I ground it down and finished it, it spawned ammo, which promptly went exploding and killed me.
Nice.
That was actually really interesting, like dynamic gameplay, but like I'm just a little tired right now, so I'm not reacting
Yeah,
to
fair
it.
enough.
But like,
I mean,
that
Cloud,
was super cool.
if you want to go to sleep, go to sleep. You don't have to finish the streams, and we won't be upset with you if you leave early because you're tired.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm just chilling.
I get that.
I have to be up at a reasonable hour anyway, so
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad we got the jump drives done.
Yeah, that's a big step.
There's 2 more to do on the other side once
Have we fueled
once
the
we get there.
tanks? Or are we leaving
Not
them
yet.
empty?
We were leaving them empty. We could probably fill them now, considering that the Logi River has had, I think, 2 tanks, and we haven't had any serious losses there yet either. So
Yeah.
we can probably get away with filling the
And
flagship tanks.
yeah, and the flagship tanks are significantly better protected.
Yeah, like they're wrapped in heavy armor wrapped around it heavy armor,
There
so
was
I think
several-
we'll be
yeah.
okay.
Even penetrative weapons shouldn't get to them unless it's something like one of the big infinite penetration railguns.
Yeah.
In which case, it's just like, well, that was just going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
So
gonna-
I think we're probably safe to do that.
You know that we're going to get nailed by an infinite penetration railgun our first flight, right? And it's going to blow a
Probably,
huge
yeah.
hole in the middle of the ship. Okay.
Probably.
Sharp
Yep.
rocks at the
And
bottom.
we're going to have to fix it.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Won't ejecting the core fix that though?
Perhaps.
We'll need somebody to ride the core on the way out, though, Clonk.
That
I'm sure
sounds
Scarlet
like
will want to do that.
that does sound like a clonk job to me.
Okay then.
Clonk Deathmaster.
Honestly, I feel like in a lot of cases, video games just don't punish you harshly enough for death. So there's no point to not dying.
Fair enough. Okay, well, I'll just bring back what loot I have. I can finish pulling this thing apart later.
Space engineers, where the grids are made up and the deaths don't matter.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Okay, I'm heading back in this rover of doom and death.
Alrighty.
This is not main cockpit. This is main cockpit. I ate about half this thing.
Good. We need the plates.
I don't know how many plates I got, and I'll have to check. Uh, 4,000-ish plates. Better
Okay.
than nothing.
That's not bad.
You know, it's about
It
4
is.
seconds worth of welding.
Yeah, pretty much. Probably get consumed almost
Oh, nice, Braden.
instantaneously.
Yeah, but hey, you know, it's something. Waste not.
Yep.
I'm so glad Scarlet put these lights on.
Yeah. The regular Space Engineer's lights are just not enough.
No, they're not. Unless you're going like 4 meters a second.
Yeah. And not playing with Space just got real.
Yeah. But Space
What does that
Got-
do?
does this to the skybox and makes the light more, quote, realistic.
Oh, okay. I thought it might actually mean that velocity was retained.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be.
It's not Kerbal Space Program. It's not Kerbal Space Program, unfortunately.
No,
Well, why not?
But with the right mods, it gets pretty close.
I remember that series. It's probably gonna take me half an hour just to figure out how to park this stupid thing.
It's a little
Just-
tricky.
Just set all the wheel height offsets to the highest possible value and leave it.
Just to, I want to dock it to the, excuse me, the connector, so that all the plates get pulled. Keep looking for more bananas.
Oh, they're out there.
I know. Waiting. There they are. Look at all those bananas. Oh, that was the
What?
banana.
Why is the door shut?
Oh, I was just packing up for the night.
Oh,
There's a hole at the side you can go through. There, I got the door.
thank you. Where's the hole in the side?
The big one over there on the other side of the ship.
Oh. So there is. I was expecting like an airlock, not like an actual like not completed section of the hull.
Yeah. No, I didn't put another airlock in the hangar.
Is that close enough?
Thought about it, but if you back up just a touch. Yeah, there you go. Just come
Sweet.
down. You can, if you put your landing gear in now, you should be able to bring the wheels up after it's locked.
Get it?
Let's see. The landing gear are off still.
Ah. Yes. So do that in reverse, but much slower.
Yes. Yep, there you go. There's the wheels. Going a little bit more. Here you go. Put the landing gear down. Okay, landing gear's locked. Just pull the wheels up.
There we go.
Wheels are up. And then you just hit the connect on the connector, which I don't know if that's on there.
Oh, I actually lost the other gear when I flopped down. Interesting.
don't know if that one. There you
Locked.
go. Yeah, you are connected.
Huzzah!
Congratulations. Welcome to the team.
Oh, well, thank you. It's my first day.
You picked a
The
quite good
powers.
start.
You really did. We have a ship to finish before the end of the show. Come on.
Oh, man. Slave drivers.
Yeah, we typically do like 4 of these sessions, so yeah.
And I crashed desktop.
Yay! I mean, we've done a lot.
We really have.
I welded up the skirts. That's all I've done is weld up half the skirt.
That's okay. That there's so much skirt there.
All of it's heavy armor too.
I won't tell any of your friends that you were chasing skirts if you won't.
Well, you know I don't do that sort of thing.
That's why I want to make sure you maintain your reputation.
Uh-huh.
Is that coming after us? I don't think so. Oh, player connected.
That's me.
Oh, no.
Is it now?
Land. As I very bravely and foolishly fly around. Okay, I'll be right back. I need another drink of water. I am very dry. Has it been super dry up north there for you and Skoka as well, Final?
Not really.
I mean, we haven't had rain for a week or two.
Yeah, we
But-
had a cold snap and just all the moisture froze out of the air and it just hasn't come back.
Yeah, it was quite cold up here for a while too.
DE, one of
Yeah.
the things you can do is if you have like a little wood stove, you can put a kettle of water on it and just let the water evaporate into the air.
Yeah, I was thinking of just taking a hot shower before going to bed tonight. Just kind of just let the water and the steam soak in. But I'm going to grab another drink of water. It's snowing over at OK's place, apparently.
There's probably somewhere
Yeah,
in the
it got-
northwest like me because it's snowing over here too.
Yeah, it was threatening to do that here this morning. It never did. But it rarely snows where we are.
Yeah, ditto. I mean, we basically share a climate with you.
Yeah. Though I think it's more open where you are.
Yeah, and we're closer to a convergence zone, which
Yeah.
makes things just weird.
Yeah, we have, in our particular spot, we're on a peninsula, in effect. And so just to the north of us is the port, and then just a little bit ways off is the other side of the peninsula on the ocean. So
Mhm.
we're right in a low spot. So we get fog sometimes, which is really creepy. But other than that, that's about it. We don't get much in the way of snow, usually.
I can't imagine why you would be getting any fog.
Yeah, no reason. Very unusual.
Very strange.
Just want you to know it's highly unusual.
It is.
Yeah, it's not like we, happen to run into that on a regular basis. It's quite normal for us.
See all the batteries in here. I love how the industrial section, like down by the engine room, has just these pillars of warfare batteries in there.
Yeah. I needed to find a place to put the batteries. It was kind of a bit of an afterthought, but it was like, batteries. And the engineering section looks like an engineering section. It is covered
really
in
does.
pipes and stuff.
But it's not too much. It's not like Star Trek 2009 engineering section. Where you're like, wait, is this a starship or a brewery? Turns out it's a brewery.
Yeah, exactly. Though that was kind of the thought that I had in the back of my head when I was putting stuff down. I was like, this looks like this.
Yeah, but it seems to work for this one. That was one of the cases of Star Trek going, we have no idea what the scale of the ship that we're on is.
Yes. Well, this is appropriately cramped, this one.
Yeah. Yeah, we're out of grids.
Yeah. And it's because of the iron again.
Oh boy. Well, I don't know what else we can get done. We might just, if we want, we can just call it early here. Because I think Nab and I are both really tired. It seems like Clonk is tired, and it's been a week, I think, for a lot of people.
It has been.
Yep.
So I
Yes.
will fly up. I guess we'll just meet up on the flight deck, I suppose, and just end things up there.
Here.
And hello, goodbye, Oliver Richter in chat.
Oh, yes. Good morning, Oliver Richter. You got here just in time for us to go through these hatred doors. Yeah, we're wrapping things up right now. We're ending a little early because we're all pretty tired. Closing the doors.
Oh wait, what?
Somebody's closing the hangar doors.
Oh, I just went out through them.
Oh, they're closed now. Open them again. There we go. A million juicy little bits of iron about to be overhead. Oh. If you're dropping them now, I guess we'll hang out for a second. Don't close the door on me!
Yeah, it's only funny when you do it on me, right?
I opened it. I was like,
that came out like upset, and it really was not meant to come out sounding upset. I just
fair enough.
don't have much intonation at the moment.
Emergency close. What happened to open? Why is...
No, that's a typo. It should say emergency close.
Scarlet set this door up. There you go. It's on a timer.
Ah. Oh, of course. Yep, that's a Scarlet door, all right.
Yep. He only set up this side, too. He hasn't set up the other side yet.
It makes me want to take one of the timers and just offset it just a little bit.
I am not surprised you would do that.
You take all the timers, and then what you do is you just drag the scroll bar until it's just about as close as you can get it by dragging it. So everything looks fine, but it feels like
Just a little off.
yeah, and you can't figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was interesting. You landed on the deck, went under the deck, and then came back out.
It's a skill.
Yeah. So apparently we're about to get 1 million iron dropped on our head.
Apparently. Certain BD is about to drop some resources on us.
I guess I don't see any fireworks yet.
Apparently he's still in orbit.
I mean, BD, is this going to be a next 5 minutes kind of thing, or is this something that maybe we just pick up after the stream? Question mark. Period. Question mark.
And while we wait for the answer, we're going to plug Deadly Salvage right now.
Oh,
Because
right.
I'm realizing that we get a lot of people that join and then don't hear anything about Deadly Salvage.
Yeah. Go click on our YouTube channel. Click on the channel thing right now. It will still, if you're on your phone, or even if you're on your computer, it'll still play the stream. And you go over there, look at our featured video. It's Deadly Salvage. It's amazing.
We work so hard on it, and we're still working on it.
BD says he has it in orbit, not another drop. Park the ship and coordinate with somebody else later. Okay, BD, that's great. Awesome. To the hangar. I see a Skoka, Clonk, and then Nab, you're not in the game, so...
Nope.
Nab is here in spirit. She is the light.
Yes.
It doesn't flare up like some of the other lights do. There, I flared up a little bit. Never mind. Anyway. This was fun. And we got lots of stuff done, and the ship is now purple.
Yep.
As things
That's
as
fun.
things be. I kind of want to lick the deck. It looks like grape soda. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Thanks everybody for building, for doing the works. Thanks Final.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks Final again for all the work you did keeping the server running. Skoka, thanks for being just the quiet getting things done in the background person that you are. And Clonk,
Very
thank you for
welcome.
being extraordinarily entertaining, as always.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget to check out the Twitch tomorrow, which I don't have ready. I don't have my button ready. But twitch.tv/directedenergy tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time for some more Defy the Stars. Get some... Clonk just dropped dead in front of me. Such as
There's,
Clonk.
there's only a drill in the backpack. So
I
it's kind of an ominous
There's
sign.
just- he's placed the other tools somewhere else.
I didn't want to lose them.
Apparently.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. I just have to
Good
say